We're going to get rolling with your first comedian of the night. He comes from around the Salisbury area. He's a very funny gentleman. He's making waves. He makes me laugh a whole lot. Please give it up for Wild Bill, everybody.
All right. All right. Thank you much there, brother.
Oh, yes, sir.
Damn, Ocean City. Ocean City, Maryland. Is it cold? It's cold as Eskimo pussy out there. I'm telling you right now. God damn, that shit's very cold. Now, one girl likes porn, the other one likes big black dick. I don't know what the hell's going on. I heard that, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Hey, I don't mind telling you. There's a lot of politics going on out there today, huh? Even today. Jesus Christ, I couldn't believe it. You know, our founding fathers, when they wrote things, they said that all men are created equal. That's bullshit. I'm going to tell you right now, you go down here on the boardwalk on a hot summer night, and you sit your ass out there for about 20 minutes, and you will see that not all men are created equal. And that's the goddamn truth. I'm telling you right now. Guys, if you're pushing 280, you ain't seen your dick in 6 years. You don't need to be walking around out there in a European man thong with a t-shirt cut off with Hot Daddy across the top. That ain't true. That ain't true. Goddamn, you got a straw hat on, you're carrying a drink and a neon glass about 4 foot long, you got sandals on that are screaming, you're so damn heavy, and you're smoking a cigar. You are not Hot Daddy. And hey, ladies, don't think you're getting off either. You know, if you're 44 years old, you're rocking the fupa. You don't need to be having on a pair of booty shorts with juicy across the ass. You just don't need to do that. But you know one thing I love about Ocean City? I've lived here all my life. That sounds good, done from Oklahoma. I was a pipe fitter for years. Listen, one thing I like about Ocean City, though, is car shows. I really like car shows. I really do. I especially like the ones they have down at the inlet. You know, down there at the inlet, they got all kinds of cars, and you take a Cadillac with fins, I'm in. I'm telling you right now. But don't get me wrong, man. I'm not a car freak. I drive a 68 damn car, front fender clip held on with black wire ties. Don't take that personal back there, guys. Black wire ties. The white ones just don't work, so I can't go with that. But anyhow, I love going to car shows, and I think the reason why is because my brother, he had one of them old cars. He had a Pontiac, a 56 Pontiac, that was so damn big he could raise a family of 4 in the back seat, nobody would even know. But him being my older brother and me being a little younger, he got stuck taking me everywhere I wanted to go. Well, every damn Wednesday night I had someplace to be, and my brother would haul me in there. Well, this one night he hauled me in there, and I come out about 40 minutes later, and there sat my brother, and in the car was his girlfriend, Jane. Jane was beautiful. She looked like Mary Tyler Moore, ain't no lie. Dressed just like her, too. You gotta remember, this is 1968. She had on them skin-tight pants, you know, them yoga pants, that's God's gift to man. She had on them skin-tight pants. She wear them tight sweaters, you know, and goddamn, she had titties out the hair. She had big titties. I'm telling you what, the titties was so big she could nurse 2 babies on one titty. Damn nipple looked like a 3/4 inch thick piece of Slim Jim stuck out there. You're gonna ask me how I knew that. I'm gonna tell you right now. My brother took me home. And when he took me home, he diverted down a dirt road. Understand, I was 11, 12 years old right now. I didn't really know what was going on. I had an idea, but I didn't know. My brother stops the car at the power lines. He tells me, he says, go catch frogs. I said, go catch frogs? What the hell? So I go on down there and I'm catching frogs hard as I can go. But you know what? I had been playing with G.I. Joe and watching Warranty, and I knew how to sneak up on something. So I got up there, I snuck up on my brother's car. I did the creep. And I seen the car. And the car, the windows was as fogged up as a 2-hour school delay, I'm telling you right now. I snuck up to the back of the car and I looked over the edge. And damn, I was took by surprise because my brother and Jane had been possessed. they had ripped off all her clothes, all their clothes. They was both plumb naked. And for as beautiful as Jane was, my brother looked like something off a National Geographic magazine. You know, goddamn, he's skinny as hell. Her damn feet were trying to push a hole right through the head of the car, grabbing hold of the headliner, pulling it off. She's hollering, "Oh God, I'm coming." I thought she was dying. My brother, he goes, "Ah!" And he stuttered, you know, so it kind of come out like, "Oh." I got scared to death, man. I run back down to the creek. Jesus Christ. I heard the car start. I come back. I got in the back seat. I didn't say a word. Not a damn thing. I went home. Understand, I was 11, 12 years old. I was between G.I. Joe and jerking off. I didn't know what was happening. But it dwelled on my mind. Things were beginning to come to the front, if you will. Anyhow, Wednesday, I gave up all the goddamn G.I. Joes I had to my buddy's younger brother for a well-worn Penthouse magazine. I never did play with G.I. Joe again. I had a new soldier to play with, Sergeant Stiffy. Goddamn right, we did the 6-minute workout 2-3 minute times a day. That's one thing I like about that. I'm going to tell you a story now. This is the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. I was a young man. I was in the Navy. Can you believe that? I was in the Navy, and I was fresh out of boot camp. And I was going to my very first duty station, and there I was, time for chow. I walked down to the chow hall. I was crisp, well-shaven, hair combed, everything. And I sat down there, my buddy and I at the table, and here come this salty-looking sumbitch walking towards us. He looked like he had all of his life been in the Navy. He sat down across from us at the chow hall. He goes, "Where you boys been?" I said, "Boot camp." I said, "How about you?" He goes, "I just come off a Mediterranean cruise." I said, "Tell me all about it, man. Did you ride a camel? Did you see the Egypt? Did you see all this?" He goes, hold on, son. He said, "I didn't see none of that shit." He said, "I went to a whorehouse." He said, "The best whorehouse I've ever been into in my life. I walk into this whorehouse and they got a menu like a McDonald's." I looked up there and I seen wax job. Yeah, I'd never had a wax job. I was familiar with the Dirty Sanchez, all that, but I'd never seen a wax job. So I tell the old girl, I said, "Mama, son," I said, "I want the wax job." Yeah, I've been to Vietnam. "Mama, son, I can't help it." I said, "I need the wax job." She says, "No problem." This is a beautiful Arabic-looking woman. She reaches over, she pulls this cord, and this curtain opens up, and there is the most beautiful woman I ever seen in my life. He told her, he said, it was beautiful. He said, we walked over, and there was a pedestal, and she took off all my clothes, and she put my Mr. Happy up there and the boys, and she washed them down with warm soap and water. Things were looking up at this point. She pulled a cord. We went to another room, and there once again was another pedestal. She put Mr. Happy and the boys up there, and she rubbed him down with scented lotions and oils. I said, "Jesus Christ, this is going to be something else." Now, understand, guys and girls, by this time right now, the two of us are on the edge of our seat. We can't wait to hear what's coming next. He says, next to me, she pulls the cord. We go to another room, and she puts Mr. Happy and the boys up there. And she pulls this other cord, and a goddamn 10-pound stack of granite come down, smacked me on the head of my dick, and the wax flew right out of my ears. That's a wax job. I don't know whether I'm going to do that one or not. You know what I'm saying? I think I might pass on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Wild Bill. That's all I got for you tonight. Actually, I got more for you, but I ain't going to shoot my load tonight. You know what I'm saying? Catch us tomorrow night if you can in Salisbury at Roddy Joe's. Wild Bill, thank you very much.